Rarely are resources sufficient to accomplish an idea to dream status. Prioritizing tasks thus becomes essential. To assist in this, one must choose the right project, know the differences and similarities in greenfield and brownfield, and navigate office politics. As Michael Rembetzi said, we must pick our transformation projects carefully. When we're in trouble, we don't get many shots. Before we dive into any project, we must plan accordingly. Some questions we should ask include: how large is the project? What procedures in place will require change? What does the customer want? What areas in the organization are most in need of a change? What departments will lead the project? Just as we seek to prevent problems from progressing downstream, we do not want to start a project only to have to change course midway. We must choose our project carefully and correctly the first time. A Greenfield project is a new software initiative where we build infrastructure from the ground up. Think of it as building your own brand new custom house. There are specific codes to follow, but for the most part, you have the freedom to design and structure it however you want. Greenfield projects don't typically need to worry about constraints like an overly tight architecture. They instead pilot deployment automation and similar tools. If you choose a Greenfield project, you are likely building software with new infrastructure and new customers, making it potentially a higher risk project. However, it can be even more rewarding when building something from scratch. Keeping with the house analogy, a brownfield project would be similar to a home renovation. Rather than tearing it down and starting from almost nothing, we can implement our own work to coexist with the structure at hand to make it more functional. Brownfield projects require changes to be made to the existing code, and those changes will require approval, so you will inevitably deal with more constraints. When we improve a brownfield system, we seek to get better reliability and stability, while making it faster, safer, and more efficient. Software lies at the core of every product or service, so choosing the right development approach is vital to the success of your software. Since greenfield software development carries a higher degree of risk, agile practices are often deemed the best approach. By developing software in small iterations and getting them in the hands of customers for quick feedback, they help in efficient handling of risks. On the other hand, brownfield projects are often built on a more stable infrastructure with confirmed business processes. Therefore, they are less prone to risk. However, a substantial proportion of development effort is spent on understanding and integrating with the existing business landscape rather than delivering value. With brownfield development, the best way to ensure success is by using an iterative approach to refine existing logical and physical architecture and accelerate development, improve product quality, and minimize defects. Although no one approach is better than the other, depending on whether you want to develop a new product from scratch or improve the functionality of an existing product, you need to choose the right approach for the best outcome. No matter where you work, office politics will be a part of the equation. There is no avoiding this. There are methods, however, to try to skirt around the in-office confusion and still be successful. Remember, institutions that have been successful for a long time are more likely to have robust bureaucracies. Working against the current is unwise and will likely lead to an unsuccessful outcome. When implementing new ideas, even DevOps, be brave, take the risk, and do so wisely.